Hi everyone, I'm the Idea Maker, and today is going to be a very special day because, first of all, happy Thanksgiving from me to you guys. I know that it's been such a crazy year, but I do have some things that I am grateful for, and with that, that's what this is going to be, is a video that not only is just a reaction, but it's going to be getting into what I am thankful for. So, I'm going to start off and you guys could be able to put in the comments on what you guys are thankful for. So, for me, I am thankful for having a roof over my head. I am grateful for the the schedule that I have. I'm grateful for my brand new job. I'm grateful because that this was a year that helped me to mature as going from a young adult to an adult and from going from one comfort zone into a brand new zone. I am grateful to God that I actually have inspired people. I'm grateful to God that I have also not only inspired people but helped people within my time here, within the amount of time that I've been alive. I'm so grateful to God that I have been really getting to know people, getting to talk to people, and getting to just get to have that relationship in a way, with them. Whether it's just meeting them on the street, on my job, during my shifts, or just getting to know people on Discord or on social media. But firstly, I feel like I should be thanking, well, actually, I am first of all thanking God for helping me to get through this tough time and for getting me through some of the more difficult aspects of life, especially for everything that's been happening recently. And for the first person that I want to thank besides God is my grandma, because this is going to be my first Thanksgiving without her, and it does pain me to say that because I would have really wished that, like how we were claiming, was for her to pass when I have a wife and kids. And unfortunately, that didn't happen. But God only knows why it happened this way. And, it's just something that I have to accept. Unfortunately, it's one thing that I don't really want to accept, but it is. The first one's always difficult without the person that you love. So I want to say thank you to Girl for always being there for me, for raising me all my life, and for always helping me to navigate throughout life and being that a pillar of support emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally. I want to thank you for that, because if it wasn't for you, I don't think I would be the person that I am, and I don't think I would be wanting to be as understanding and open minded and innovative and talented like how you were. So I want to say thank you to you for that. I'm grateful for my mom, that she has been doing her best to try to be that pillar for me when it comes to being that support, and that I understood that within all of time, especially when you had to go to work and you had to do what you had to do because you were a single parent. And I'm thankful to God for that. I'm thankful for my grandpa, that he's still alive and that he's helping us out and that he's doing his best. I'm grateful for my brand new job and for my brand new coworkers and my new boss. I'm so grateful to him and my other coworkers that I have. And I also want to say thank you to my old job for helping me to know where my place in this world is, in a way, for the time being, and that I get to navigate on through and just get to really understand what it's like to be, in one environment compared to another. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to God for the friends that I've made so far, the friends that I've lost, the friends that I will make. the friends that I made over on Discord or through social media, or those that I made in real life. I'm also grateful for getting to be doing this YouTube channel and being able to get to interact with my subscribers, getting to interact with the people that have commented on my videos, whether they were a subscriber or not. And I just am so grateful that I have made friends in the YouTube community, in the Discord community, and in other communities, whether if it was um, whether if it was in different groups, different types of cultures, different types of communities based on every walk of life on earth. And I'm just so grateful for this channel getting to bring people together, and and that God has given me the wisdom to be able to do this channel in the way that I feel like it's intended on doing. So I am so grateful for everything, and I have so many more things to be grateful for, which it's just the list goes on and on and on, and I don't think that I could be able to get all this list in within a specific amount of time, because I mean, there's only so much that you could say, and it's just that if you want to sum it all up, I'm grateful for everything, and I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for the life that I've been leading thanks to God, and I'm grateful for getting to take the chance on diving more into a better relationship with Him, and a better relationship with my subscribers and my family and my friends, my coworkers and my old coworkers and my bosses and my ex-bosses. And I'm just really glad that I have gotten this chance and opportunity. So with that, that leads me into this reaction, which is going to be for a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Now, Charlie Brown Thanksgiving has been a Thanksgiving tradition that I've had this whole entire time, and I am so grateful that I am getting to do this. I know that there was also supposed to be planes, trains, and automobiles for Thanksgiving, but I don't think that I'm going to be able to get it up for Thanksgiving. If not, then I feel like that'll be something that I will have to do for December, despite it being a Thanksgiving movie. But that's definitely okay, because I do want to get that one out for you guys before the end of the year if I can be able to. So just keep a lookout on that. And yeah, I mean, I'm really excited on getting back into Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, getting to see what I'm going to get to revisit again. As a yearly tradition, so I've seen it before, but I feel like I should be sharing this moment with you guys and getting to have a special time. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive right into the reaction for a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving right now.
Charlie.
Not the football again.
I can't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
She must think I'm the most stupid person alive.
Why does everyone have to go and gang up on Charlie Brown
Charlie
like that?
Brown. I'll hold the ball and you kick it.
He kicks it. You're just gonna pull it away.
Hold it. Ha! You'll pull it away and I'll land flat on my back.
Pretty much.
It's Thanksgiving.
What's that got to do with anything?
Right.
Well, one of the greatest traditions we have is the Thanksgiving Day football game. And the
Okay.
biggest, most important tradition of all is the kicking off of the football.
Okay.
Is that right?
I really don't know if that's right, because I'm not a football fan. I'm sorry for those who are, but I'm personally not a football fan. I'm more of a basketball fan.
Maybe I should do it.
No. 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 I wouldn't recommend it.
Besides, she wouldn't try to trick me on a traditional holiday.
Are you for real?
This time I'm gonna kick that football clear to the moon!
Was that to the moon?
Isn't it peculiar, Charlie Brown, how some traditions just slowly fade away?
All that for 1 point? Really? Lucy, you are a work of art, and not the best type of art either. That's just cruel. That's just outright cruel.
What's the matter, big brother?
Nothing. I was just checking the mailbox.
Okay.
What did you expect? A turkey card? I went down to buy a turkey tree. And all
Why?
they have are things for Christmas.
Yeah, because there's no such thing as a turkey tree.
Anyway, why should I give thanks on Thanksgiving? What have I got to be thankful for?
A lot
All
of
it
things.
does is make more work for us at school. Do you know what we have to do now?
What? What do you guys have to do?
We have to write an essay on Stanley Miles.
You mean Miles Standish?
I can't keep track of all those people.
But I get where she's coming from.
Ours was the first country in the world to make a national holiday to give thanks.
That's true.
Isn't he the cutest thing?
Really?
What are you going to do on Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown?
My mother and dad and Sally and I are all going over to my grandmother's for dinner.
Why don't you come along, Linus? We can hold hands under the table.
I mean, I don't know.
Hello?
Hi, Chuck. This is Peppermint Patty. How you been, Chuck?
Okay, I guess.
Do you kind of miss me, Chuck?
Well,
That's okay, Chuck. I know you probably can't talk because someone's listening.
What?
Keep these intimate things to ourselves, okay, Chuck?
Intimate? What are you even talking
Listen,
about?
I really have a treat for you. My dad's been called out of town. He said I could go over to your house and share Thanksgiving with you, Chuck.
Okay.
well,
I don't mind inviting myself over because I know
Let
you
the
kind
man
of like me, Chuck.
speak!
well,
Patty!
Okay, that's a date.
Patty!
See you soon.
Patty! Let him talk!
Peppermint Patty's coming to Thanksgiving dinner.
Be home.
Charlie Brown, what? Why?
Hi, Chuck. Listen, I have even greater news. Remember that great kid, Marcy?
Sure.
I just talked to her and she kind of would like to see you again.
What do you mean? Don't you mean you want to see him
So you
again?
can count on 2 for dinner, Chuck.
But I just
Are you
don't
for
know.
real?
It'll be okay with your folks, won't it, Chuck?
I don't know. Oh, Patty! You are making this more complicated than it needs to be.
It's your own fault because you're so wishy-washy.
I mean, in a way, she's not wrong. In a way, she's not wrong because, I mean, you need to be more assertive.
You can't explain anything to Peppermint Patty because you never get to say anything.
That's
I'm
true.
doomed.
That's so
3
true.
guests for Thanksgiving and I'm not even going to be home. Peppermint Patty will hate me for the rest of my life.
On top of everybody else hating Charlie Brown, that's a more interesting situation to be in.
You simply have 2 dinners.
Okay?
You cook the first one yourself for your friends, and then you go to your grandmother's with your family for the second one.
I
That
can't
could work.
cook a Thanksgiving dinner. All I can make is cold cereal and maybe toast.
Wow.
Snoopy, you go out to the garage and get a table that we can set up in the backyard.
Imagine having your food to be cooked and served by a dog. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Like, beyond belief, that's very impressive. And I just can't. Because I don't understand how Snoopy has way more qualifications on being a certified chef than Charlie Brown. In a way, I can get it. But at the same time, really? Ah, Charlie Brown.
Why you worry like you do?
This is what I'm asking for. A basketball game during Thanksgiving. Even though that I never really watched a basketball game for Thanksgiving, I would sometimes watch the Christmas Day basketball games with my grandma when she was around, but not on Thanksgiving. That's more of a football thing, I believe.
Things just fascinate.
Yikes. Have any of you guys ever had trouble on trying to put a table together? Because I can get the struggle coming from putting a table, like a ping pong table like that together. I mean, I know what kind of a problem that can be. not a good one. Something that hopefully could be solved within a small amount of time.
We don't have any time to play, Snoopy. Please get some chairs around the table.
I mean, I'd be probably doing the same thing. So, I mean, Snoopy's not wrong. He's not wrong to a point, you know? Why do you even get a beach chair? No! What? No! 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 No, 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 no. How? Why? Why though? This just turned into a boxing match all of a sudden? What are we getting? All the sports within one episode? Or one special? This is wild. Well, you just ruined one chair.
What time do we go?
Well, kid, I'm gonna go like this. Old Chuck is pretty cool about dates. He always wears that striped shirt of his.
To be honest, as a kid, I used to think that Peppermint Patty was a boy. Especially with this special, because I used to think that Peppermint Patty was a boy because of the voice. And the way how she acted, it made me think she was a boy. I'm not gonna lie. But it was this special that made me think, oh, I think Peppermint Patty's a boy. But, you know, she's actually a girl. And I ended up learning about that in this one because of a specific reason. If you have not seen it, I'm not going to spoil it, but you'll see. That's a lot of toasters! So I'm assuming they're just buttering up toast, I guess. But that's crazy. Like a stack of playing cards! I mean, popcorn is an interesting idea. Jelly beans, pretzels? What? Okay, I get it, but still. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It was an accident, Snoopy! Woodstock was just getting into the motion of things. It's that easy, huh? You don't even need origami lessons. You just only need to just shake the tissue only once. That's wild. This is just beyond bizarre. What's gonna be happening now? Oh, I think the hat's a little bit too big for him, Snoopy. That's crazy. What's up with everyone getting into a rumble with each other? Like, just, like, beating each other up just for this. Like, what's the whole deal with this one doing so? I mean, they don't look bad as pilgrims.
Snoopy, how can you serve the food in that ridiculous outfit?
It fits.
How about your chef's hat?
Come on. Yikes.
Come on, Snoopy. We don't have any time for this playing around.
I would have thought that maybe if when the musket went off, I would have thought that they would have made a hole in the floor or the ceiling. Oh! Why'd you have to bring that chair out, Snoopy?
Are we going to have a prayer? It's Thanksgiving, you know. Before we're served, shouldn't we say grace?
I agree.
In the year 1621, the Pilgrims held their first Thanksgiving feast. They invited the great Indian chief, Massasoit, who brought 90 of his brave Indians and a great abundance of food. Governor William Bradford and Captain Miles Standish were honored guests. Elder William Brewster, who was a minister, said a prayer that went something like this. We thank God for our homes and our food and our safety in a new land. We thank God for the opportunity to create a new world for freedom and justice.
Amen.
Amen. Let's eat. Let's eat some toast, some jelly beans, some popcorn, and some pretzel sticks. Whoa! Why serve it like that? I mean, I'm okay with the food, but it's just on Thanksgiving? That's a different thing. Everyone's faces are just like, what are we doing? What are we getting ourselves into? How do you... No. That's a question I need to
Piece
know.
of toast? A pretzel stick?
Hold on.
Popcorn? What blockhead cooked all this?
Wow! That is so mean. I was originally going to say,
What kind of a Thanksgiving dinner is this?
how do you eat
Where's the
toast with
turkey, Chuck?
forks and
Don't
knives?
you know anything about Thanksgiving dinners? Where's the mashed potatoes? Where's the cranberry sauce? Where's the pumpkin pie?
Come on, Patty. At least be grateful.
You were kind of rough on Charlie Brown, weren't you, sir?
Kind of.
Look at this. Is this what you call a Thanksgiving Day dinner?
No, but I mean, he had stuff that he had to do too.
Now, wait a minute, sir. Did he invite you here to dinner, or did you invite yourself?
Invited herself.
Gee, I never thought of it like that. Do you think I hurt old Chuck's feelings?
No. You only just slightly scraped his feelings. Not completely demolished them like that.
Maybe you can tell him how I really feel.
Why
Tell him
don't
that
you
I
go
didn't
do
mean the way
it?
It sounded. Marcy, you can do it. You go see him and tell him that I really like him and that the dinner is okay with me.
No, you do it.
Well, I don't know, but I'll try.
Marcy, why do you give your into these things? This is Peppermint Patty's fault. This is not your fault. She's the one that's supposed to do it, not you.
You go and speak for me.
Well,
No,
okay.
no. She's not going to speak for you. You have to speak for herself.
I just feel bad because I ruined everyone's Thanksgiving.
You
But
didn't ruin
Thanksgiving
anyone's
is more than
Thanksgiving.
eating, Chuck. You heard what Linus was saying out there. Those
Mhm.
early pilgrims were thankful for what had happened to them. And we
Exactly.
should be thankful too. We should
Mhm.
just be thankful for being together.
Yep. Exactly.
I think that's what they mean by Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown.
I agree. I definitely agree.
He's all yours, Priscilla.
That's why. This is why, I figured out that Peppermint Patty's actually Priscilla. And like how I started realizing, oh, she's actually a girl.
You're holding my hand, Chuck. You sly dog.
She likes him. She likes him. No doubt about it.
Good grief, it's 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be at grandmother's house for Thanksgiving by 4:30.
You guys better get a move on.
Hello? Grandma? This is Chuck. I mean Charlie Brown. We're gonna be a little late. You see, I invited a few friends over and they're still here.
Don't you guys always wanted to know on what the adults sounded like? I mean, like there were several instances where the adults did talk or they showed the adults, but in the main specials you never really get to actually hear them talk or see them.
We're all invited to Charlie Brown's grandmother's for Thanksgiving dinner.
There we go. That sounds fun. Why couldn't you guys take Snoopy along with you? Does your grandma not like dogs?
There's an
Okay.
old song that goes,
That's
over
fine.
the hills, through the woods, to grandmother's house we go.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, there's only one thing wrong with that.
What?
What's that, Charlie Brown?
My grandmother lives in a condominium.
and she doesn't live in the woods either. And I mean, there was going over the river from that bridge, but I don't think that you were going through the woods either. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Either way, you guys are gonna have a good time. What is going on here? Ooh, actually, that looks good. Got some beets on there, radishes probably, some carrots, some other, I don't know, maybe it might be like different other vegetables, but that looks really good. Very impressed. Yeah, I mean, I don't usually cut turkey like that for Thanksgiving, but I mean, to each their own. Ooh, pumpkin pie! And that looks so good. The whipped cream and everything. I mean, I'm gonna have pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving. I'll also even have a banana cream pie and possibly some pecan, which those are so good. Really, really good. There we go. Alrighty. So, that was a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. So let's go ahead and dive right into the discussion part of the reaction right now. Alright, so we all learned a very important lesson about Thanksgiving, which there were actually a couple. First of all, don't ever invite yourself over to somebody else's house like that, because that's being very abrasive and that's also being very rude. And Patty, Peppermint Patty seems like the type of person that would do that not just once, but all the time. And we've seen that time and time again through the different specials that they have, like some of the other Christmas specials. Like, she can be very, very abrasive and very, very tough going into a situation, but not in the best way possible. But yeah, I think that she likes Charlie Brown. I mean, that's probably why that she is the way she is around him. I mean, calling him Sly Dog and all these other different nicknames that she's got for him. And, I feel like Peppermint Patty is one of those characters that I feel like she's kind of weirdly misunderstood. But also at the same time, I think that that's something that, like, she's a character that I think that people don't really like as much because she's a little pushy. I'll admit that to me, she's a little pushy, but I mean, she still can be a good friend if she really wants to, but I don't know. And it's one of those things that I just have to think about from time to time because she can be a little crazy. And I could see that from this, that she can be a little crazy. Now, another thing that I do want to mention is the historical accuracy behind this one. Like, the historical accuracy on It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown is on point. The same thing for Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. What I like I said before, what I really like about the Peanut specials or their shows is that they're historically accurate when they talk about history, when they talk about biblical history or world history or US history. And that they're very, very accurate, that they don't want to get things wrong, especially because that at that time when people were more deep into Christianity compared to now, I feel like this is one thing that they wanted to get right, was to make sure that it was funny, but also to make sure that the story itself doesn't stray away from what we're used to in the Bible or in U.S. history or even in world history. And I like that they never really like to go, and that they don't go in the direction that people might think that they might go into just because it's a kid's special. And, thinking back, I believe that sometimes we can probably disregard the Peanut specials for the holidays as something for the kids because when things were a little bit different back in the day, I feel like it was more geared towards adults. But, as time went on, animation became more for children. But now we're starting to go back into that animation's kind of getting a little bit more to the adult side now because we're reliving our nostalgia childhood through shows like My Adventures with Superman or Batman Cape Crusader, which I still got to react to and finish up My Adventures with Superman Season 2 or X-Men 97 or, or different types of adult animation like Family Guy and The Simpsons and Bob's Burgers and Rick and Morty and all these other different things. And we just have to realize that a lot of these things happen because that over time things have changed and we kind of really don't think about it or realize it until later on down the road. And that's what I love about Charlie Brown is that it's one of those where the humor can be for both adults and for children, but both can be able to enjoy it equally because of its environment, because of its tone, and because of its playful, low-toned energy that it has. Because this was in the 1970s, and I absolutely love this special. But to me, it doesn't beat the Christmas ones. Oh, absolutely not. The Christmas ones is one that I really enjoy and love because of the fact that the Christmas ones gives me a sense of it's the holidays. We're here. We're gonna get to spend time with family and just get to enjoy all the decorations in the house as equally as possible and as daily as possible because of how beautiful that these Christmas decorations can be. And I definitely feel like Christmas is one of those where, you know, you cannot go without having a tree or without the lights or without the presents. And I think about it in the sense of that the tree and the lights represent the things that God has provided and the light that God has shown throughout your year. And that the presents, I usually think about getting a lot of presents, but not in the way that you might be thinking. And that's going to be something I'm going to be talking about again when it comes toward another Christmas, when it comes to towards a Christmas reaction, which those are coming up soon, next week, I believe, which is pretty crazy. And like you've seen, there's some premiere videos already up, and I can't wait for you guys to get to watch them because it'll be a fun surprise for everyone. It'll be a fun time to get to enjoy these premiere videos, and you guys could be able to, you know, get to watch them with your families or get the time to embrace that fact. And you know, I got a whole list that's happening, and I think that you guys are going to really enjoy these Christmas movies that I got for December. And I think that this is going to be something that you guys will be like, we need more of these. Like, we need more movies. We need more of everything. And I really want to get to that. And I really want to make sure that I end up doing it correctly and doing it in the way that you guys could be able to enjoy it and just get to experience as a family or with friends and just get to forget the world around you and be grateful to God that things have changed for the better, that you might not even realize it, but it's there. It's definitely there. And with that, I think that that's the point of Thanksgiving. Like, Thanksgiving is a time where we have to be thankful for the things that we got and what we're thankful for previously and what things we know that we are going to be grateful for in the future. And it's a very important holiday, in my opinion, but not as important as Christmas because of Jesus being born through the Virgin Mary, but also a opportunity for us to be saved as people and, you know, accept Jesus Christ in our hearts. And you know, Thanksgiving is like another cousin to the whole traditional settings, I believe, and that it's supposed to be a time where we give thanks to God for bringing us the good and the bad and how we're able to overcome the bad and bring more good. And that's how I personally feel about it, and I hope that that's what you personally feel about this holiday. And without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching my reaction to a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to every single one of you guys that's out there watching this video. If you guys want to see more reactions like this, then please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to see more videos like this, then if you guys want to follow me on any of my social media, if you guys are watching on the Idea Maker main channel, I have Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, aka X, my Discord, and my Discord server, and my TikTok accounts, which those links will be in the description below. And if you're watching from the Idea Maker for Kids channel, I have Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok, which those links will be in the description below. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you all. Stay safe. I will see you all in the next videos, and happy Thanksgiving, and happy holidays, and Merry Christmas. Merry early Christmas, by the way. Bye, guys.